on the day that Harry died, I was running a theatre company, a class for children, and Dylan and Harry, Dylan's my other son, he was 7 at the time, Harry was 5, they both came to the class with me and we had a very enjoyable session. It was just an after school club, you know. We were travelling back and on the way back we talked about what we were going to have for tea. Harry just loved faggots and mash and peas, and I'd been to the butcher's that day and bought them. He was very excited about having his tea. We came up the drive and I parked the car as I normally do on the drive. So I got out of the driving seat, Dylan got out of the passenger seat, and I shouted to Harry, "Come on Harry, come and get your tea." I walked into the house and I walked through to the kitchen to put on the food, and I could hear Dylan shouting out from the window, "Mummy, the car has rolled backwards." And Dylan said it in such a way that I thought he was joking and just playing a prank. But when I came into the living room and looked at the top of the drive, I could see that the car wasn't there anymore. So my initial thought was he wasn't joking, and what damage is there to the car? But when I ran out of the house, Dylan was at the top of the drive, and as I looked down the side of the car where it had gone to the bottom, I could see that Harry was at the bottom, trapped between the wall and the car. So I thought I have to think fast, and I literally jumped into the car, and as I sat in the car I thought I have to focus and I have to go straight forward. I can't let this car go any further back. So that's what I did. I put the car in 2 first and I drove straight up the drive. I parked the car, and as I looked back I could see Harry had fallen to the floor. And then all I could hear was the air ambulance coming and the wind, and then that landing in the field, and the air ambulance man coming over and looking at Harry and scooping him up and running down the road with him. There were just loads of people all around me. I had blood all over me, and I kept saying, "Is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead?" And the first response man said, "He's alive, darling, but he's very poorly." But I knew he was lying. And I had to ring Christian. They were saying, do you want me to ring him? Friends were saying, "Do you want us to ring him?" I said, "No, I don't want anyone else to tell him what's happened. I need to ring him." So I rang Christian, who answered with such a happy voice. And I knew that at that moment I was about to change our world forever, really.
They took us over to the chapel of rest where Harry was, and I went in and there was a mark on his face here, and that's all that seemed to be wrong with him, really. Was he a mark here and a bandage on his head? But it was a stark realisation that, you know, that he was dead. If only we'd either of us known to park in gear.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't taught that. I wasn't taught that. Michelle wasn't taught that. And the police officer, we were quite harmed by it. I know a lot of people have said since that they have known how to do it, but the majority of people don't tend to know that that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to turn the wheels in towards the direction of the incline and park in the opposite gear. So if you're facing up, then you park it in reverse, and if you're facing down, you park it in first, and that will hold the car steady. But even the policeman on the day of the coroner's report said that the majority of people, I think he said 85% or something, of the people that he had asked, "Do you know how to do this?" had said, 85% had said no, and the 15% who had said yes had been taught it in an advanced driving test.
I I don't know why he was behind the car and why he didn't walk in front of the car. But as Christine just mentioned, the coroner report is at the inquest, the cause of accident was the combination of the incline of the drive and the cooling of the brakes. The car was parked, the handbrake was up on the car. If we'd known about parking in gear, then I would have applied that, and it would have prevented the accident which happened.
It's very important to get the message out there to say to other families, look, we've paid a very high price, too high price for any family to get this knowledge, and therefore please, for your own sakes, for anyone's sake, for your children's sake, for your family's sake, please do everything you can to prevent an accident happening on your drive or inside your house or to your family.